Alright, hello, welcome back to Scotty's Trading, everyone. So quick update now. My previous update, I talked about Euro Pound and Swiss Yen, really being close to buys, and they were, and I got in. So now again, there's a risk disclaimer there. I go over that, and these trades are going okay currently. Obviously, it's small size, very, very small risk. So it's around 1% of the account on each position. So what we will do is if I can find them. Now it's strange. So the Euro Pound does come up on the MetaTrader account, but the Swiss Yen doesn't, and that's interesting because they're both pretty much exactly the same size. So I'm not too sure why that is. Let's bring up the Euro Pound here. So this is the trade. That's the entry. As you can see, stop was pretty wide, so it's down here. On the Euro Pound. So it's busted through here. My entry was on the 4 hour, and it was just above the high here of this candle. This was quite good. This engulfing candle ideally would have been down just above the high at 67 or so. I got in the end at 69. Yes, okay, so it's not too bad. And on the weekly, it looked pretty good too. I went over this. It's breaking out pretty nicely. It's got a little bit of room to move in regards to when the next resistance level comes into play. But that's a trade. The stop was a little wider. I took this on a 4 hour, so it was on a 55, then moving average. So we'll see. I pulled back a little bit. I see going flat for a while, and we'll see. It's weird. I traded the Euro Pound earlier in the month as well for a failed breakout. I think it might be. Yeah, so, was it in August? I think so. I think it was in August. Yeah, so earlier in the month. So I've actually placed quite a few trades. For me, I am utilizing the 1 hour charts for entries as well. So I think, including these two, this might be 10. Obviously, these will be open into next month. Well, hardly likely unless they hopefully they go really, really well and take some profit, or they hit stop, which is not what you want, but that can happen sometimes as well. So the Swiss Yen, I'll bring up here. Now the Swiss, what's the Euro doing? So the Euro is interesting as well. I was weighing up between the two, and I really differentiated between them and why I took the Euro Pound. Not so much fundamentally, but more technically. And in that previous video I did, that would have been over 24 hours ago I made that video. I did want to do another one, but I had a few things on Tuesday, and I didn't get a chance, unfortunately. So it's probably best to follow me on Instagram at Scotty's Trading and Twitter at Trade Talk Pippin. I'm sharing a lot of screens there, and I'm doing the little Instagram story thing with anything that catches my attention. Really, to be honest, I've got 2% risk here. Well, not quite. I'm 1.79. So I mean, okay, darling, that's all right. So I probably won't take another trade, but I mean, if the euro looks okay, I think the Aussie dollar as well is some potential there. Not really, actually. No, looks sideways. So, look, that is the update, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll bring another one out probably about 9 o'clock tonight. Bye, guys.